do those numbers mean to you to kind of be in the class with those guys?
I mean, it's a great thing. I feel like it tells our offense that we're moving in the right direction. Obviously, that's what I come. That's the ability I bring, passing and running. So glad to have a coach that's taking advantage of what I can do best and putting me in the best situation.
You had a pretty solid day through the air. Early on, it really looked like you and Luke Wysong were connecting well. Was that the plan coming in, or was that you just trusting your guy because you guys have so much chemistry off the field?
Yeah, I think we came off a great week. It was emphasis to come out and execute right away. So Luke is one of those guys, really dependable guy. So he's earned my trust to go to him when we need him on downs, and he makes up for it.
Dev, this is the first home win of the season for you guys, the first time of your career at UNM that you guys have won back-to-back games. How much of this stretch of the last week or so has really helped set the foundation for what you guys are building right now?
Yeah, I think last week was a great win for us. Offensive wise, we put up 50 points. So to come into this game and put up another 50 points, it's just huge momentum, and finally seeing the work we put in is finally becoming consistent as we've been wanting to do all season. And then winning at home, that was a huge emphasis starting Monday. Coach came in and he was like, we don't have a win at home. This is something that this is our home. This is where we win. It should be mandatory. So made a huge emphasis on getting this win today.
In terms of the run game, it feels like you guys got added to a little bit of something every single game today. With Sol J coming into the fold in a big way with the Wildcat and all that. Obviously, you have Mikari there. Eli had a nice day as well, and of course you working on design runs and options and all that. In terms of just how the run game has developed since the start of the season, just how can you attest to that kind of level of growth there?
Yeah, that starts off with the O-line. Anything they've been doing their part on in the past, and you're finally seeing that these guys are working when it comes to the run blocking too. The holes are big, so huge shout out to those guys. That's the reason why we're moving forward on that. And then our running backs are running a lot harder than I feel like they were at the beginning. They're getting a lot more comfortable back there. They're hitting the holes a little harder, and they just seem more relaxed back there when they're next to me. So I think just getting more comfortable and trusting the offense, trusting our coaching.
It certainly looks like it from our end. Does it feel like the run game has developed to a point where it's active and breaking teams down to where you can break up those kind of big games and TDs and all that in the fourth quarter, second half?
Yeah, it's gotten to a point, where I'm in the game, I'm like, Coach, run the ball. Like, I don't need to pass it, But, the confidence is fully there. Those guys we're getting, consistently 4 or 5 yards. 2 of those are first down. So, we're moving in a great direction.
Is that ever a real conversation you have with, Coach Beck, through the headset or whatever, or you're on the sideline or whatever, let's run the ball?
Yeah, obviously I can't talk to him on the field. I can't talk to him back, but when I'm on the sideline on the headset, we have free conversation. He allows me to say what I have to say, and, he gives me his feedback as well.
It seems like the offense is, the team in general, is gaining more confidence as you guys are playing more, and you can see it on the field. What do you attribute that to? Just especially the offense. You guys just seem to be clicking.
Yeah, I think we've taken, a bigger step on the brotherhood aspect of, football is won before game day, and I think we've been making, a huge emphasis to play for each other during practice and just making the most out of reps. So I think we're practicing a lot more deliberate. Not saying that we haven't, but we're a lot more dialed in. I feel like when we're practicing, and so many mistakes are being made during practice. So we're moving in the right direction.
We've heard a lot about how much just of a grinder Nick is and how much of a great teammate he is and how, he's gotten to where he is now. So to, reward him with his first touchdown pass, how cool of a moment was that?
Yeah, that was a lot. That meant a lot for me as well. He earned number 7, earn not given. That's what our program is made off of. So for him to get 7, was a huge deal coming into the season. And, you could say he struggled, the first 2 games, just came out a little nancy, but after that, I feel like he's taking big strides every week, and finally for him to get in the end zone and be able to celebrate all the hard work he's been putting in these last couple of weeks meant a lot to me as well.
A lot of your design runs, most of the time you get to the end zone untouched. Does that ever shock you, or ever are you ever where's the defense on this play? What's your thoughts on that? Do you ever get shocked from it, or?
Yeah, that starts off with our goal line plays. We do a good job moving the ball, so the teams feel like they have to overly play it to stop us, and they just end up forgetting about me leaking out, so yeah, that's how that goes.
It's like kind of a silly question with like 434 total yards, 52 points on the board, and all that. Like, what do you feel like is left that needs to be added to the offense to just kind of, I know it's never a complete product, but to kind of take it to the next level at this point?
Yeah, I feel like we are clicking. I feel like, the receivers are, getting better by the week, and, you see more people are getting the ball every week. So I feel like, we're becoming a complete team. We're starting to figure out what we do best, and I think we're going to keep moving in the direction where, we do best. But on my part, there's playing quarterback, there's always going to be plays, I wish I had back. So just being more efficient during plays is, something I could definitely control going into games.